quickly, we're going to demonstrate here what is a Android and concept. And basically what we're demonstrating is that we have two screens. One is a 4K screen, this is a 720 screen. They're both powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820A. What is different, what you see from the different vehicles that we've launched with Android Auto, is that on Android Auto you take the phone, you plug it in, and you do projection from the phone. This is literally Android running in the car with all the applications and other things. The first thing that you're going to normally see is what we call home. And from home perspective, you get access to things such as microphone. You get access to very familiar things such as, for example, if you're playing music or something, and I'm going to pause it for a second, or other things like recent phone calls, if you're traveling somewhere, etc., etc., etc. Also, one of the more interesting things that we've added here is, for example, heating and cooling functionality, right? And this is fully integrated into the car. So you can turn off the cooling, and we're going to turn it back on. And again, our goal is when you get to the home is that you get to functionality that you would want at all the times, right? And usually cooling and heating is one of those things that should stay persistent. Also, what you can get access to is from Activity Bar, all the other things such as navigation, dialing, music, and some of the other automotive apps that might be present. Navigation starts off, it will actually start going through all the speakers, which is again integrated, and navigation also starts in a cluster. So this enables you to focus on the road, not necessarily be focusing on the things that are happening on this major screen. And if I were to play something and I were to press play, we can see that it quickly kind of fades into the playing of the music. It gives you a little bit of notification and it fades away, again, back to what is currently primary, which is navigation. So from here, we can go into the phone call really quickly. And when we go there, we see navigation continues right up here, and we still have access to music. And if we were to dial somebody, for example, Dylan, we get a quick notification of who you're dialing, and then it's going to transition into the phone call in a couple of seconds.
Thanks for calling Google.
And we're going to put the volume down a little bit, and we can see that it fades away, right? If we hang up the phone call, obviously it's going to show you that the music is coming back, what is the music playing, and then it goes back to navigation again, because that is the primary thing that you're currently driving. If we were to stop navigation, it's going to go back to the music because that is the currently primary thing that is actually happening, and it just kind of lets you know. You also get access to things such as third-party apps. So all of these third-party apps have been installed actually into the infotainment system. And the interesting thing is all of these third-party apps are the same third-party apps that you see on Android Auto vehicles as well. And all the APIs continue to work the same way. So as a developer, you don't have to necessarily do any work in order to make this work in embedded way as well as you do it through the Android Auto way. So for example, in this case, we can see that this is active. It's all functional. You can select a different app. If you go to back, for example, Google Play Music, and you would press something there, it will just transition seamlessly, right? And if you want to hear and you want to navigate something, all you have to do is press the voice button and navigate to SFO. And again, it's one of those nice things that it will just basically fade in the volume. Navigation will start. We're using microphones that are obviously embedded into the car. And it's a nice thing. So it's a very seamless system where you get all the information you're looking for very easily, very quickly, and then you can always cancel it, and it just basically goes back to the main system.